It's a bit limited free, but at least it is free, right? It's super, super fast, which is amazing. So we can just type something, write me a blog post about Claude AI, and you can see how fast it actually appears here. This is going in real time, right? So it's going in real time now. You can see how fast it actually is writing. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so you have the blog post. You can just copy and paste here. And you can also refine it a little bit more down here in the reply to Claude thread. So as you can see, it's quite well formatted here. But one thing it's lacking is up-to-date information about, Claude Sonnet and something like that. For that reason, I'm using Perplexity AI. So you can actually choose which model you want when you pay for Perplexity AI. So all you need to do is go down to the settings and then choose which one you want to use. So again, we can just use this Claude Sonnet. So when we write this now with Perplexity AI, it's going to research and find, more up-to-date information, which is very important. So like you see here, we actually have information about this new model here, and you can ask follow-up questions or whatever you want to do. You can also convert this to a page in the premium version of Perplexity, but I haven't seen any Google traffic from that yet. So let's move on. Let's look at a post that I just wrote here. So here's a prompt that you can use. Write me an SEO-optimized blog post called Best AI Tools for YouTube. The list should include blah, blah, blah. And okay, so you should write the pricing. And this is some example, okay, an example blog post of what you can get with Claude. So this is the blog post here that you can see it wrote. And what you can see is that it's not using those horrible AI words, right? Unleash, unlock, all of that stuff. This is pretty much exactly what I would write as the title. That's the question straight away. And this is just perfect, right? It's really, really high quality writing. There's not too much fluff like there used to be, or sometimes with ChatGPT. So we've got our pros. We didn't actually get a cons feature, did we? So we'd probably have to ask that again. Oh, I actually forgot it in the prompt. Okay, so it's my fault. It actually did a good job, right? So we have the pricing and the pros. Perfect. So this definitely is the best free model, although I am paying for Perplexity AI to choose specifically this model. Okay. But the tool that I'm using is called a Journalist AI, okay? So you can basically just ask for whatever your keyword and your title is, and this is the quality that you get out. So there's a lot more features to this tool, like blog automation. So if you want posts automatically published to your website. So there's a lot more features with this tool. Obviously, it's specific for the workflow of AI blogging. So you can have customizations and blog automations and your blog posts posted automatically, integrated into your WordPress site or wherever you're hosting your blog. So one of the use cases for this is obviously once you auto-publish onto your blog, you might want to edit a little bit. You can also edit right here in Journalist AI. So one thing you can do is just copy in and edit, right? So this paragraph here, I'm actually quite happy with it, but let's try and see if we can add any more information. So let's say add and improve this paragraph about in video. So I just need to copy it in there and let's see what we get. Okay, so now when we're editing our posts, we can have a few more pros and cons, right? So I got plenty more information here about this paragraph, and I can just, add in what I like, what I don't like. Okay, I wouldn't really agree with this. It's a very easy tool to use. So another thing you can do with Perplexity and Claude is to check information, right? So let's check if this is factually correct. You always need to check AI content if it's factually correct. So I use Claude and Perplexity here to find the correct information, as it was correct anyway from Journalist, but that's great. So one of the features that really wows people is this artifacts feature where you can create a tool, right? So in this case, I'm just going to create a tool that calculates how many days until a person gets monetized on YouTube. Okay, sometimes people will be on their journey and they'll be like, how long do I have to do? So let's see this in action, and I'll show you how this artifacts works. So the tool is now creating the code, but we also get a preview, right? So hopefully now we can actually test this out. So this is what it looks like. And obviously, if you are a developer, then you can just copy the code into whatever app and on the website. So let's test this out now. We'll do 300. I have currently 100 subscribers and I get 4 subscribers every day. So we can calculate it, and I think it's super, super cool. So there we go. We get the estimated days until monetization. So obviously you can just publish this code on your website then, and you have a tool for your website, which is a great way of getting SEO traffic. There's another WordPress plugin I use for this. It's called AI Engine. I'll leave links to the description of all these tools and Journalist AI in the first comment if you want to check it out. I highly recommend you use it if you want to keep up to date with AI and SEO today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.